Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all? Well, now. Today is March 29th. 29th. 3/11/9 is the date today. Powerful day for us all. We had a new moon and a solar eclipse, and we're going to chat about that. We're going to wait a moment because this Psychic Saturday Night Live is going to let the algorithm do its thing and let some people jump on. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Linda. How are ya? How's everything? Kooky times right now, but a really awesome day today for energy. The new moon solar eclipse that peaked this morning ushered in all kinds of new energy for us. Brand new energy. Closed off the window of the eclipse season, bringing in brand new opportunities and what I would call activative energies, activating energies, energies that are helpful for all of us to get active, get moving, get ourselves getting, excited about things and just thinking about things, actively thinking about things, moving into stuff, taking steps in action to find our dreams, to realize our dreams, to cultivate them so that then when they do absolutely show up for us, they are the full expression of what we're looking for. So welcome, welcome, welcome to Psychic Saturday Night Live. And it's what? March 29th, we said, and there it goes. March is gone. Just like that, March is gone. Pretty much, anyway. We got a couple days left, of course, and then Tuesday ushers in April. And don't forget, superstition says April Fool's Day, up until lunchtime anyway, is a wonderfully playful time, right? A wonderful time for us to kind of put it out there. Whatever it is we want, things we want, just thinking about having fun and ushering in this new month of April with whatever. Although I'm going to tell you something right now. I have been doing some research on these things that we celebrate, these engagements we have for ourselves. April Fool's Day, birthdays, Easter, Christmas, all of this stuff. And boy, I'm telling you, when you go down the rabbit hole of this stuff, where it comes from, you think twice. So before I go encouraging everybody to go ahead and do this, no, April Fool's is different. But still, ultimately, there is a meaning behind it, and we have come so far away from its original experience that we don't know. We never know what the heck it is we're doing or why we're doing it, for heaven's sakes, But when you start to explore and find out, you change the way you think about the things you do. And then you think about not doing them anymore. Not feeding into that energy, not engaging in those matrix ways. It's everything or nothing for me anyway. And quite honestly, I don't want to just play some of the game or, not play some of the game. I just want to not play the game. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not interested in living a lie. I'm not interested in living an untruth that is not mine. Especially a truth that is not mine, rather, that is somebody else's, and it's their world, their version, and it doesn't have to be mine. And so, I'm all about truth telling. Oh, I'm going to say that's not me, and that's not spirit either. Just as everybody might have figured out by now, Ontario's being hit with an ice storm, and I know that a lot of towns around me have no power right now. So I was kind of putting it out there as spirit, say, hey, you guys, leave it live for at least half an hour. Let us be live for at least half an hour. Anyway, I just really want to quickly get into some cards and talk about today's new moon and solar eclipse energy, because it's, of course, extremely important for us as we move into this new space, as we initiate new things, as we cultivate our dreams, and as we plant seeds for new things that come. All of that stuff is very, very important for today. And so I wanted to address it. So we're going to pray that Spirit holds off on our hydro here and keeps us rolling for whatever time, right? And I don't have to worry, because I have enough battery power on my phone to keep us rolling. But whether I'd end up doing this in the dark or not is another story. Anywho, okay, it's all good. So welcome to those who are joining me here this evening. Hi, I see some wonderful, some faces I know. And I don't always get to see that because, for whatever reason, it's not always visible to me. But there we are. Hello, hello. I do want to tell you, I do want to say that this whole last 2 weeks, this whole eclipse season has been incredibly transformative and incredibly powerful for people, catalytic in nature. That means to bring things up, swirl them around a little bit, and then either pitch them or, you know, review them and reclaim what you need to reclaim from them and then pitch them kind of idea. Been a lot of stuff going on for people. A lot of triggers happening, as I've been talking about the last couple of weeks as well. And this moon, this new moon and its solar eclipse are very energetic in terms of assertive authority, pushing forward into your new authority for yourself. Where you are now, who we are now, who you aren't anymore is long gone, long gone. And last week's equinox brought us this beautiful balancing point. This week's, closure to this new moon, closure to the eclipse season is really, truly all about just finalizing details and then moving forward in a new space. This is it. This is a wonderful opportunity. This year is going to be incredibly powerful for people. Making changes, you know, diving into new things that they've never even thought about doing before and just going for it. Just really taking the initiative, the, you know, those steps, the steps that they need to take and have maybe been putting off for a really long time. So yeah, it's a great time. It's a really great time. Heading into April, I want to say, as we head into the 4th month, there's an opportunity for a lot of people to step into the true part of their role. The completeness of who they are has kind of come to them. Folks, I'm not sure if y'all still here or not. Hi, did you hear me? Did we lose me? I think we're going to end up losing me. Here and there, a little bit here and there. It's okay. It's all good. It'll be just fine. It'll be just fine. There we are. Oh my goodness, folks. Mercury's retrograde and the ice storm is availing us here. It's absolutely hitting us hard here. So just bear with me if we do end up losing our connection yet again. Just trust me when I tell you I will at some point do the cards anyway and post them for everybody to see. But in the meantime, I'm just going to start shuffling and get this in as fast as we can this week. All right. There's a lot of people freaked out right now, especially here and below the border. A lot of stuff is happening in our countries. And I just want to very quickly and briefly say, do not worry, folks. Please do. Things are working out. Don't you worry about a thing. Things are working out. I'm doing this quick shuffle here as quick as I can. I keep seeing the Knight of Swords, and that tells me that we have to remember that Spirit's with us. We are not here alone, and we are not by any means, you know, not supported. We are truly supported in this endeavor that we are here for. And you know what? We got to just trust that. The bottom line is we've got to trust. We have all kinds of support. You know, we got Jesus and his crew. We have all of these wonderful beings who are in ascended spaces. They're here watching this progress, watching us, you know, make our way through this. This is a very important time in humanity's history, in humanity's story. Not just history, story. And we are here right now on this timeline, in this space that is unfolding incredible truth to be aware of. For most people don't know what's going on. They don't have any clue. You know, we're looking at this stuff here in Canada. Everybody's all freaked out about tariffs and border stuff and just all sorts of BS. And the same with the, you know, below the border, they're trying to get everybody divided again to get us to hate our neighbors. It's all crap. And it's all meant to distract you from what is really, really here, you know, for us to look at, and that is we're at a pinnacle point. And we cannot allow ourselves to continue to focus on the dark stuff, focus on the wrong things, focus on the stuff that's we're here to change, the stuff that we don't like, the stuff that is not meant to be here for us. We are meant to take this and create a brand new experience for ourselves and live from a place of fifth dimensional consciousness. You're going to live in this world, but you're going to have elevated yourself to a place where this stuff in the world is not part of your experience. You move into a completely different dimensional space than the one you're existing in currently. That does not mean that you move off this planet. It just means that you live in a completely different dimensional space. One that is full of peace, love, harmony, and joy. Not discord, division, and hate, which is what we see here in this fourth dimensional experience. Everything is being broken down, dismantled, and disassembled. Why? Because that's the best way for us, those of us who are here to create the new fifth dimensional experience, to do what we came to do. You have to break it apart in order to work from those pieces. If it's still an existing and standing structure, it is something you have to deal with at that point. Once we get into this fourth dimensional space, which is where most of us are when we see the dismantling and the breaking down of everything, trust me when I tell you, folks, it's happening. It's happening, and we're here to see it happen, to be the ones who make it happen, because we, in ourselves, are holding true to our light. We are not falling prey to the destructive ploys that those forces are using to divide and conquer. Instead, we are unified within ourselves. Just so you know. Just so you know. Okay. Here comes that Knight of Swords. Yet again. And who's it with? It's with the Hermit. Go inside. Do not let yourself be distracted. Do not watch the news. Do not watch the news. Don't watch TV. For goodness sakes. 6 companies own all of the media in the Western Hemisphere. 6 companies own all of the media in the Western Hemisphere. That's no lie. Even though this is for entertainment purposes only, that's no lie. Research that, people. They're all spewing the same crap. Don't listen to it. Use your discernment. Find out what's going on, and then discern for yourself what you feel is, whether it's right or wrong, whether it's right for you, or whether it's something you want to engage in. And for God's sakes, don't come back, blipping out, glitching out, keeping coming back. All right. 2 things I want to say real quick. Because of what I'm talking about, because of where we are, because of all the stuff that's happening, because of the proportionate darkness that we see. I'm going to keep being here till I'm done. So if you stick around, you'll find me here. You just keep pausing and coming back, pausing and coming back. Anyway, okay. Because of the time we're in, and because we're transmuting the darkness, because we're all here brilliantly shining and doing the work we need to do to clear the darkness out of ourselves so that we can hold the light, okay? The darkness is showing up in big, big, big ways. And that's because we are so bright. We are so bright. If you see a lot of stuff happening in your life and it feels really, really negative and really, really heavy and dark, it's because you are shining bright. And what's happening is that you're able to bring it to you to actually transmute it, because it needs to be transmuted. That's what we're here to do. In order for us to experience our fifth dimensional living, we need to personally transmute our own stuff to get to that place. So don't worry. Don't fear. Just know all is well. Stay bright. Shine your light and do what you need to do to keep that going on, to keep yourself shining. It's an incredible time. Now, real quick, I'm going to say there's a divine plan. And it's happening. And even though it looks like it's kind of maybe gone astray or gone awry even, perhaps, it has not. It has not. Everything is still going according to the plan. We win. God wins. Prime Creator wins. This whole experience is meant for that. To go to the depths and come back to them. And to show how many ways and how many people are able to do that. How many souls can come in here and go through this mess and this muck and this mire and actually do what we came to do. And eventually the amount of us that do it will pull her, Mother Earth, and Gaia's consciousness, basically Gaia, her consciousness, up into that space again that she fell from to begin with. And I am so excited for that, let me tell you. So real quick, I'm going to read this. Do you know about the Great Invocation? Many, many, many years ago, a woman named Alice Bailey channeled information. We have to be very discerning, okay? So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's cool. It's okay. But if it does, let it, okay? Let it be. Let it move through your cellular structure. But there was a plan. There is a plan, and it's carrying out right now. We're carrying it out perfectly and in divine ways. And there's a very fine line in the polarity here. We have to be able to see both sides of the coin. Okay? So the great invocation is this. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. That's what we're here doing. We are the great invocation. We have been called to do this. It's us that does this work. So that being said, 3 cards, mind, body, and spirit, while we still have a connection. All right. Mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, and spirit. Oh, here we go, folks. 6 of Pentacles for the mind. The mind. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is all about divine compensation. We've been working on doing the stuff that we need to do. Clearing our thoughts, changing things, transforming this, transmuting that. All of that stuff. The triumphs that we've faced over the last couple of weeks, the cards have been showing us. We've done the work. We've been rewarded. This is where you get the rewards. These are the beautiful blessing thoughts that come in. These are the glimmers that come to you. More and more, you're going to notice them. Not necessarily the triggers so much as the glimmers, the ones that, you know, really lighten you up and help you recognize the work you have done for yourself. This beautiful 6 of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards because the 6, as we know, is about coming back to the center. Coming back to our center and getting back what we've given out. Putting it out all that time and then finally receiving it back to ourselves, for ourselves. That's what we're here for. So the 6 of Pentacles is a beautiful card of divine compensation for those who've done the work. Your thoughts, and even in the material world, the physical world, you're going to get back what you've given out. And it's the thoughts that bring that to you. So remember we talked about the reticular activating system? That's your Murphy's Law stuff that goes on in your head. Attracting, the law of attraction, which is attracting the thoughts to you. If you're going to think good thoughts, you're going to get good things coming to you. If you're not going to think good thoughts, you're going to hold yourself in a place of lower vibration. You're going to get stuff from that lower vibrational space. Simple. It's an equation that isn't really that hard to understand. The challenge comes in keeping yourself in the space you need to be to make sure that all the stuff you want comes to you. You know, releasing the blocks and letting go of those things that have filtered or blocked you from receiving what it is you're looking for. Everything is going to come to us. The minute we put it out there, the attraction is already in play. It's going to come back to you. The only thing that determines whether or not you get it, or how fast you get it rather, is not only your thoughts, but what's in blocking. What's in between you and that. What's in between you and that. Here, we're being told our compensation's here. We are going to get back a lot of the good stuff that we have been putting out there. And it's a time for that. April showers. They're going to bring us some May flowers, but these showers are showers of blessings, okay? That's what we're headed into next week. Lots of wonderful divine compensation for everybody. So get excited, folks, because it's time. It's time to start cashing in. Stuff's coming up. Stuff is coming up to the surface. And even though this morning many of us planted new seeds for new things to come, the stuff that we've already been planting and working to cultivate is already starting to show itself to us. So enjoy that. Experience and you know, be appreciative of what you see, and you'll see more of it. That's what happens. Gratitude is the key. So body experience, 7 of Wands. To thine own self be true. To thine own self be true. You got to stand true to yourself. You got to hold your own. Stand your ground. And that means that in this case especially, everybody's going to have a chance to really be strong for themselves. Not just stand your ground. Be strong for yourself. Be in your integrity. Excuse me. Integrity is one of those things. It's a wholeness at your core. Based on virtue, morals, principles. They say integrity is doing the right thing even when no one's watching. Yeah. It's about, you know, setting a standard for yourself and not compromising that standard. So for instance, a few years ago I fell down the rabbit hole. And I discovered a whole bunch of stuff, and we'll get into that because that's a whole other channel. But I discovered that a perfume that I know this sounds really weird, but a perfume that I had worn since I was like 12 years old. I absolutely love perfume. I've always loved perfume my whole life. And I have come across a couple that my whole life, I've only ever worn like 3 scents, three different kinds. This one in particular was one of my favorites. Like, I mean, of the top 3 I wore, it was like probably the top. Find out that the owner of the company practices nasty stuff. And I'm thinking, now my measly bottle a year that I treat myself to, or every other year that I treat myself to, isn't really going to be that big a deal. But within myself, I thought, you know what? I don't want to connect my energy. I don't want to link my energy to somebody or something, organization, perfume, person, or otherwise, that is not in alignment with my morals, principles, and values. I just couldn't do it. So, as silly as it sounds, I decided I can't buy that perfume anymore. I just can't. Within my own, and nobody knows this until now. Until now. It didn't matter to anybody. It doesn't matter to anybody. Who gives a shit? I do. I do. I'm not contributing my money, my energy, and my anything to something that does not align with my values and my highest will, right? My highest intentions. And that did not. The stuff that guy was into, no. Epstein Island stuff like that. What's up? Nasty, nasty, nasty. Balenciaga. Oh, ooh, nasty. No. So I had to find a new perfume. I had to find a new perfume. So I put it out to Spirit. I'm like, okay, you guys, you know how I feel about my perfumes. I only have 2 left now that I can wear. You got to help me find a third, because I always have to have a third. And so, of course, long story short, wasn't very long, just happened to come across something. And I did investigate the name of the company and the person. And as far as I can tell so far, nothing I've come up with yet indicates or links them to anything that is out of alignment with me. The cool thing about it is, actually, it's kind of funny because it's Terry Mugler's Alien Goddess. Really? Alien Goddess. I'm like, yeah, I'm an alien goddess. Anyway, that's my little thing. But that's the point. Integrity. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Do not compromise. Compromise is what got us all into this mess to begin with. The mess that we're in with the government, the mess that we're in with medical things, everything is compromise. Do not compromise. Be true to yourself and stand your ground. Put your boundaries up and hold true to them. Because you know what? It's not just about you. It's about your creator, the source that sent you here. That's where your strength lies. That's where integrity is. Integrity is in that. Wholeness. Holiness of you. The sacred part of you. So be true to that. Do not waver and do not allow yourself to compromise. Spirit will come in and let you know that you'll have balance. The 2 of Swords is a card of balance, mentally and emotionally. Beautiful balance, where because of that, the divine compensation comes in. You start feeling really good. You start feeling better. Everything works out. Everything's always working out for all of us all the time. Whether it looks like it or doesn't, I say that too. It's always working out for all of us. But we got to be true to ourselves in order to really receive that. Because that's the stuff that clears the stuff away that's blocking your abundance, that's blocking your joy, your happiness, and all that other stuff. We are beautiful beings of energy who are constantly flowing with energy. Constantly. Whatever you bring in is dependent on the thoughts you're thinking. That little magnet goes out as a thought, brings back to you another thought that then eventually cultivates and creates a beautiful experience for you to live and enjoy. Balance is absolutely imperative. And when we have that, because we are in perfect balance with ourselves, or at least working to be in balance with ourselves, because the body, the mind, the soul is forever seeking balance. Your body is constantly seeking balance. The world is constantly seeking balance. The planet is forever seeking balance. We all are. That's the name of the game, balance. That's why we're here. That's why we have karma. That's why we have dharma. We have to balance the energies. There's an incredible deficiency and a deficit in the balance of the energies that this planet has engaged with, we'll say. our balance is here. And the more we stay in balance for ourselves, the more we are allowing ourselves to receive our divine compensation, giving back what is good for us to know that we're going to receive it when, you know, it's going to come right back to us like a boomerang in a sense. And staying true to that, right? Honoring who you are. I have an entire YouTube series of 10 videos called To Thine Own Self Be True, with my last name, of course. Awesome interviews I did with some really amazing people. If you haven't caught it, you should check out my YouTube channel. Actually, I've just uploaded a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to be uploading a whole lot, a whack more if if you're interested. These Facebook Lives go up there, but all my TikTok stuff goes up there as well. You never know what you're going to find on my YouTube channel, but that's the point. That's the point, right? I got to be true to me. And so with all those things I do, hopefully I'm able to bring stuff that helps you find your way to be true to yourself too. So, divine compensation in the mind space. You're going to get those thoughts back. They're going to come back to you. Make sure they're good ones, right? And know that the ones that you have coming back to you, if you anticipate good things and you expect miracles, the universe has absolutely no choice but to bring that to you. It's electromagnetically and electrically magnetic to you, right? It's just going to come. It's just going to come. But you got to be true to yourself. Don't let anything or anyone else tell you that you are not worthy, not deserving, not fit, or whatever. You stay true to you. You're a divine being. You're a magnificent, incredible being. And the fact that you live and breathe every single day and get through them on this planet at this time says so. So honor that, because Creator sent you here on a journey, on a mission to do that stuff and to be true to yourself, to be true to your Creator. And the balance will come. Now, last couple of weeks, we've been pulling the brick and then pulling the Moonology cards, so we're going to do that again tonight. And we're going to keep rolling real quick here, because I don't know how long I have in between these pauses that keep showing up. But it's awesome. It's awesome. Okay. Is there anything else I want to tell you? Oh, watch for some specials coming up in April. We don't have anything on right now, but we do have some specials coming up in April. So if you're interested, the Enlightenment series is probably one of those. I have a birthday coming in April, and it's Earth Day, which is actually my birthday, which is kind of cool because I always end up throwing some wonderful Earth Day specials out there. And Merlin is forever conjuring up some wonderful specials for everybody to engage with and enjoy. If you haven't worked with Merlin yet, I really recommend you find some time, commit to yourself, make the investment, and connect, because it's a great time for us all to discover the magic and miracles that we are, and to actually manifest, wonderful new versions of ourselves and new experiences for ourselves based on that newfound awareness of ourselves, new perspective. So we shuffled. We're pulling one, just like we always do. Ha ha ha. Just in time. Perfect theme for everything this year. Letting go. Today, remembering that God is within and around me, I release myself to God's hands and regain my inner peace. I know God is providing me that which is most beneficial for my soul, and I know that God is sending angels to help me face any difficulties that arise. I let go into God's will, knowing the best is yet to come. Let it all go, folks. Whatever you need to do, just let it go. Some people need to write things down on a piece of paper and burn it. Good time to do that. Some people need to write things on pieces of toilet paper and flush them. Good time to do that too. Whatever it is you need to let go of, let it go. It's all good. We've been talking about this for a few weeks too, and it's going to be a theme that will continue to, again, show up this year, because it is all about letting go. The faster we can let go of what is, the faster we can embrace what will be, who we will be, and who we are becoming, which is actually the most important part. So, 2 cards, just as we have for the last couple of weeks. We're going to do that this week too, to end this up. 1 and 2. Moonology. That's the name of this deck. Moonology Oracle cards by a lady named Yasmin Boland. I'm quite liking them, actually. I've had them for a long time and never actually broke them open. New moon in Aries. I'm pretty sure that's where we are today, isn't it? Is this not the new moon in Aries today? You just can't make this stuff up, folks. Oh, man. Okay, ready? Here we go. New moon in Aries. Let's start with that one, because the last one was full moon in Aries. Last week's. New moon in Aries. And what does it say? It's time to take action. I'm pretty sure we've been talking about that the whole time here. Yeah. I don't know. Go ahead. Show me where this stuff isn't connected to itself. All right. 42. 42. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. But you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for. But the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution? Don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. So attune to the moon. Don't even think about giving up. Additional meanings for this card. Do your best to be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. We need like a 12-month plan or a new male is coming into your life. Ooh. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So the new moon in Aries is the first of 12 or 13 moons of the year. Technically, this is the first year. This is the first day, actually, of the new year on the 13 lunar month calendar. This day, right here, right now. Okay. If you're committed to working with all the lunations, then the new moon in Aries is the right time to start. And drawing this card, no matter when you do it, signifies it's also the ideal time to start your moon work, such as setting intentions. That's what we said. That's what we said. Okay, new moon in Sagittarius is the next one. 58 is the page. Hold on here. Let me show you the picture. New moon in Sagittarius. New moon in Sagittarius. All right. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks, but be careful you don't bet the farm on something here. As the Wheel of Fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up, if that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. Count your blessings, literally. Write them down or say them out loud. You need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course or study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded and start a week of gratitude practice. Sagittarius is the sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. It's the sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius exudes all this, as does this card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. Anybody hear an echo? Yeah, whatever. That's my world. That's how it works. You get validated. Validated! When we talk, when we listen, when we channel energy. I never know what I'm coming in to say. I just tune in, let Spirit say, okay, this is what you're talking about. Talk about this. Speak this way. Talk about all of that stuff. Everything we just talked about. Divine compensation, getting back what you put out there, remembering those thoughts, those seeds you've planted, and knowing that the good stuff is coming. And if you expect the good stuff will come. The good stuff will come. Being true to yourself, right? Having integrity, morals, boundaries, standing your ground, and balance. Letting go so that you can receive all of those wonderful blessings that come to you. Remember, luck is on your side, and it's time to take action. I say, folks. There you have it. There you have it. All right. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Every time. I have such a good time. And I'm glad that we joined each other tonight and had a good time, because this is a new moon. And as we gather and as we, engage with one another, our light shines up these dark times. This is the dark moon. There's no light. The moon is not shining. There's no reflection happening right now. We don't see it anywhere in the sky. We need to be the light in this dark time, in this moment. Thank you. Thank you for shining bright. And you know what? It's an exciting time for manifesting, shedding skin, shining bright, and promoting peace. Peace. We're in the middle of Lent, and for all those who practice religious stuff, this is a time where we are moving into a time of peace. We need more peace. Peace, peace, peace. So, that being said, have a peaceful weekend. This new moon and its masculine energy, again, all about asserting yourself with authority, being true to yourself, no compromising, and taking action. Steps, right? Steps to take, to make things happen in your life, magic happen in your life, miracles come in your life. So thank you all for joining me this evening. It's always such a good time. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 2 of Swords, letting go, new moon in Aries and the new moon in Sagittarius. What more can we say? Enjoy the rest of this weekend, folks, and until the next Psychic Saturday night live, namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for joining me here. Bye now.